Mandalore.
Is Jod Na Nawood a Jedi? That has been the question that all of us have been asking ever since the very first trailer of Star Wars Skeleton Crew, and it seems like episode 5 of the series has done everything in its power to confirm that yes, Jod is a Jedi, and it's hard to argue against it, especially after all the different force feats we have seen so far, such as force pulling the key, force pulling the knife, the credits, and now even the lightsaber. We've even heard Jod quote multiple Jedi ideologies.
The distance between us and the key is an illusion. The Force flows through us all. I waited. The Force provided.
Remember, your focus determines your reality.
And he's also taking on many different aliases, such as Crimson Jack, Captain Silvo, Zenton. It makes it plainly obvious that Jod has done everything in his power to hide his past and who he really is. Now, the common theory I've seen around of who Jod is the belief that Jod is another survivor of Order 66. But there are still some skeptics out there who are not fully convinced that Jod is actually a Jedi. And this has to be the most convincing observation I've seen backing that Jod is not a Jedi. Every single one of the objects that Jod has force pulled is metal, and he's always using his right hand. So they're insinuating that Jod is using magnets to con everybody into thinking that he is a Jedi, kind of like Haja Estri. Well, exactly like Haja Estri. Now, like I said, this could be a very convincing argument, but I don't believe that Lucasfilm is going to go down the path of doing a fake Jedi again. Well, at least in this manner. Especially after how disgruntled everyone became after learning that Haja was pretending to be a Jedi. And I think what really derails this argument is that we've kind of seen Jod use the Force in other ways, such as when Jod and the kids are escaping the brig on Port Borgo. It almost seems like Jod's able to sense danger. And there's also the whole mystery of how Jod was able to escape the Hatton clan on Ad Akron, something I believe will be revealed in the future. Now, with all that said, I don't believe Jod is a survivor of Order 66. I don't even think he was a Jedi during Order 66. In fact, I don't even think the Jedi or the Sith knew he even existed, because I don't think Jod is a Jedi at all. But I do believe he is someone that can use the Force and has at least a basic understanding of how to use the Force, because I think it's going to be revealed that Jod is a child of a Jedi, maybe even a secret child of a Jedi, much like how Luke and Leia would have been the secret children of Anakin Skywalker if the Jedi Order had not fallen. And the reason why I think this is true, because prior to Skeleton Crew coming out, when you search Skeleton Crew cast on Google and IMDb, Haley Webb showed up as a Jedi Nina Nawood. Now, if this character does end up being in Skeleton Crew, this could make for an incredibly interesting backstory for Jod, because it would actually provide some insight on what would happen if a Jedi Knight had a child. Because there is no way that you can convince me that out of 10,000 Jedi, that none of them had kids, or even secret children. Now, there are definitely a couple interesting ways in how this could go. Nina could have had Jod after Order 66 and may have been hunted down by the Inquisitors, clones, or even Darth Vader, and after she died, Jod is left alone. Nina could have gotten pregnant while in the Order and may have been forced to leave the Order if she wanted to keep the baby. But I think the most interesting scenario would be that Nina is forced to give up the baby so that she can stay in the Jedi Order, and she does so that she can do the most Jedi thing possible and relinquish any attachments. Maybe even the Jedi Council forced her to give up the baby. I think this would be good for the lore overall, because it would really show how far the Jedi had fallen by the end of the Clone Wars, and really show how paranoid of attachments they really were, that they would even force a mother to give up her own baby. And this abandonment is what would cause Jod to not want any attachments as an adult, and why Jod would take on so many different aliases to hide his true identity. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And if you're looking forward to more Star Wars content, please give me a subscribe. Have a great day, everyone.